Alright, so let's have a summary discussion sa mga nag-discuss na to on our final na mga topics. Specifically sa week 13, 14, and 15, 16, and lastly sa week 17 na topic. So that will be our last topic for the final. So for the week 13 and 14, we discussed the market your business na aspect. So what is marketing, unsa tong mga marketing strategy, and also unsa ang product mix or the marketing mix na gamito nato in our business. So first of all, let's discuss the importance of marketing strategy sa to ang business. When most business set goals manggod para magkaroon o growth sa ilahang pagnenegosyo, they immediately jump to the different techniques class. They think na unsa tong mga technique, mga strategy or tactics nga magkaroon og impact sa ilahang pagnenegosyo. So if we say tactical marketing manggod class, it is an element that could include the logo, mga brochure nato, mga social media posts, mga emails, or even mga contact list nato sa ato ang mga customers, suppliers, and etc. Panag sa manggod class, business owners or ang mga leaders sa isa ka company, they start to develop a strategy that drives all marketing strategy into pieces by pieces tapos buohon nila as one para magkaroon og impact jud sa ilahang business. So diri na mosulod ang pagbuhat sa inyong logo, dili lang na siya kuan class no kaya magbuhat lang ka og picture, then that's it. Even the color na inyong ibutang, the font that you will be using sa inyong logo, they should have meaning. The color, kung sa meaning ani na color, nganong gibutang nimo ni siya, nganong kani nga logo ang imong gipili, nganong kani nga font, nganong kani ang font style na imong gipili, dapat naa na siya yung meaning tanan when you are making your own logo. Then you have to update your brochures, you have to enhance your website, especially karon na panahon, we are on the technology and we are doing everything online. Then posting more on social media para magkaroon ng update, mahatagan sila og mga idea kung sa mga features, kung sa mga benefits sa inyong products and all. You are keeping them updated kung sa mga products and services ninyo hang gina-offer, and sending more emails are also an important tool sa marketing strategy or the marketing itself. Pero kasi you should not go down to those spots without a strategy na mo-guide sa inyo along the way. So today we will be discussing what is a marketing strategy. So, ang marketing strategy man ko, naga-refer ni siya to a business overall game plan for reaching your prospects, and those prospects kay maturnin nyo siya as your customer. So, this is the overarching reason for how your marketing efforts will help you achieve your goals. So, unsa ning mga different components sa marketing strategy? First, we have what offering you will deliver, who you will deliver it to, kinsa to inyong mga customers, kinsa to inyong mga clients, kinsa to mo avail sa inyong products and services. Then, pausa na nyo siya i-deliver, or how you will deliver your products and services. And, kinsa tong inyong mga competitors in the market. So, answering these questions, class, and writing down a set of strategy will help you make the most of your investment. So, with this, it will help you be more focused in your marketing, and with that, you can measure your sales results. So, nato yung mga mix up na marketing strategy with a marketing plan like you are doing right now, na nagabuhat mog marketing plan, and that is also mixed up no sa marketing strategy, which is the specific na tactics and also mga initiatives ninyo na pwede ninyo gamiton to follow your strategy. So, a marketing strategy again will inform a marketing plan. So, it is important mango to develop your strategy before thinking about marketing initiatives on a tactical level. So, po sa mag-create og marketing strategy, the right growth planning approach class is where a solid marketing strategy comes in. So, natay ginatawag na kuan actually map or the marketing action plan. So, a true marketing plan class, it involves comprehensive na research. Okay? Sa inyo ha, kayo are just on the level of kanang the surface pa lang na aspect sa marketing plan. A true marketing plan class involves comprehensive research of your business's competitive advantage and mga ideal clients ninyo to inform the strategy, from which ang mga individual tactics are ultimately aligned. Alright? So, to develop a marketing action plan, you should focus on 5 foundational areas of your business. First, your company goals. Then, we also have the buyer persona research. Then, persona pains, mga problems, and even challenges. Then, you should align your solution to that persona needs. Then, lastly is company differentiation or remarkable. So, first, you have to set your company goals. So, when we ask businesses manggod, what their goals are, they are normally tied to top line ng mga revenue. Revenue dyan na ang ilahang number 1 na goal na magkaroon ng taas nga profit ang ilang business. Goals might also be tied to the addition of new team members, mga growing into a new market ba, or even launching a new product or service. But mostly, naka-focus dyan ang ato ang company goal sa revenue or profit nato na makuha sa to ang products and services. So, you should clearly define your goals to ensure everything your marketing team does align with the business goals. So, with this, we can gauge our success as growth marketers and set our strategy to help businesses reach their fullest potential through digital marketing. So, to reach your goals of top-line revenue, revenue peso ba or dollar ba na kuan, you should be asking a question na how many sales need to happen para ma-achieve na ko ning ako ang goal na revenue, how many leads do you need to close in order para makaproduce ka nga kind of revenue. Then, researching ideal buyer persona. So, after you have identified your goals, it is important to identify who you want and need to attract and ultimately sell in order to reach your goal. So, a client or buyer persona, so para masabtan na to og clearly kung saan yung buyer persona na mao ni sila ato ang client or ato ang mga customers. So, it is a semi-fictional na representation of who your ideal client is and what is important sa ilaha. So, ideally, you need to develop 3 to 5 buyer persona by identifying by name, like for example, let's say marketing Mary or professional Perry, and understanding what is really important to them as they go through the different stage of your buying process. Then, po sa ta magka-create og buyer personas. So, actually, we can create buyer persona through interviewing your best clients to learn about what is important to them and what is the best way to start to develop the right buyer persona para sa inyong kumpanya. So, based on the information gathered from your best clients by interviewing, with that, you can create persona or even characters with names, mga habits nila, and even mga pain statements sa inyong personas or even mga objections nila nganong dili nila palito ng imong products or services. We can also use the demographics, the psychographics nga mas best suitable siya that could or that can represent who you ultimately want to attract with your marketing efforts. So, buyer personas, in short, are really what to drive your overall marketing strategy to attract more and better qualify the mga leads who you can convert into your clients. Kumbaga, imuhang mga prospect na mga buyers na ma-turn mo into your closing sale or magpalit na sa inyong products and services or mag-avail sa inyong services. Then, turn your personas pains into messaging on all of your marketing material. So, in this way, class, instead of saying we are the best and we are the most experienced and we have this many certification, with this, turning your personas pains into messaging, it will cater your buyer personas and the problem they are having. So, if you use this method, if you will be using this method, you will be seen as an expert in your field and an attentive ally para sa inyong clients. So, using questions to your clients or asking questions to your clients is a part of your messaging no, that will help your company ensure that the prospects can see your content and automatically identify kung unsa tong ilahang mga nakita on your behalf. So, you can use this kind of messaging for first, advertising messaging sa mga Facebook ads or mga billboards. You can also use this kind of persona pains messaging through website headlines and calls to action, mga social media posts, mga flyers, and even brochures. Then, you have to align your solutions with your persona's needs. So, having solutions aligned sa mga buyer persona ninyo will be challenging no sa inyong side. So, it is your favorite mantra, for example, is always be helpful comes into play no na aspect. Once you have your buyer persona messaging or the pain messaging like what I have said earlier, you can align your services, products, and offering as helpful solution para sa ilahang problema or challenges na gina-face. So, the agency will directly correlate each pain with its own solution para ma-prove na inyong business is being helpful para sa inyong clients. And then, your company's remarkables. So, if you say remarkable class, it is a key differentiated na competitive advantage para sa to ang company. So, it is what sets you apart from your competition or sa inyong kakompetensya. So, with this remarkable manggod, kumbaga, unique nimo na gina-offer na wala sa imuhang mga competitors. So, marketing strategy example. So, I just like to share an example of a marketing strategy that was implemented by one of the kilala na digital company. So, one of their financial service clients was having a difficult time benchmarking their leads. So, if you say benchmarking, katong pag-compare na to sa atong mga competitors. So, improving website conversion rates and even tracking their marketing na return on investment. So, using an inbound na marketing strategy class, they are able to focus on a website redesigning. Moday dito ang needed na magkaroon og focus no sa ilahang pag-redesign sa ilahang website para magkaroon ng increase sa ilahang lead generation and also monthly content marketing strategy kailangan sa nila i-improve. So with the help of the HubSpot na integration, mga marketing automation and even reporting, nagkaroon og increase sa ilahang website visit. So this is really a big help no sa ilahang pagbuhat og plan and even the strategy itself kay because of such strategy nagkaroon sila og 261% increase sa website visit atong ilahang client na nagkaroon na og problem sa ilahang website. Then, benefits of marketing strategy sa inyong business. First is, when you have a thoughtful marketing strategy, you can rest easy knowing that your day-to-day marketing decisions and actions are informed by research and driven by your company goals. So, naadara ang simplicity, intelligence, focus, and even impact. So, class, once again, if we say marketing strategy, it is the comprehensive plan formulated particularly for achieving the marketing objectives of the organization. And it also, kumbaga kaning marketing strategy will provide a blueprint for attaining these marketing objectives na to. So, kumbaga, maliban sa blueprint, this is the building block sa to ang marketing plan na ginabuhat. So, it is designed after detailed na marketing research. So, ang kaning marketing strategy will help the organization to concentrate its resource on the best possible opportunities so as to increase the sales. So, a marketing strategy is designed by first choosing the target market, then through gathering the marketing mix. So, if we say choosing the target market, by target market, we mean to whom the organization want to sell its product. Not all the market segments manggod are fruitful para sa isa ka organization. There are certain market segments which guarantee a quick profit. So, there are certain segments which may be having a great potential, but they are maybe high barrier to entry. Then, we also have the gathering the marketing mix. So, by marketing mix class, we mean how the organization proposes to sell its product. So, again, sa choosing the target market, so, kay kinsa nato i-baligya ang ato ang mga products and services na gina-offer. And by the gathering the marketing mix, this is how the organization propose to sell its product. So, naantay mga different decisions nga pwede buhaton sa ato ang nag-gather sa marketing mix. Okay? So first, what is the most appropriate mix of the 4 P's in a given situation? What distribution channels are available and which one should be used? Then what developmental strategy should be used in the target market? And lastly, how should the price structure be designed? So sa 4 P's man gud na atay sa 4 P's mong sa marketing mix nato, naatay ginatawag na sa 4 P's, naatay ginatawag na product, people, product, price, place, and promotion. If we say product, this is the brand, mga services, mga packaging. Then, sa price naman, we have here mga discounts, mga pilatong atong ina-offer nga price, and even mga credit policy if we have a credit policy, no? And then, sa place, ang market mismo, unsa tong channel na ato ang gamiton in terms of distributing our products and services, and then the distribution itself, Jude. Sa channel mo ko dati mga different channel like the direct, indirect, and then sa distribution like naka-air ba, land, railways, or kana siya mga different kinds. And then sa promotion, we have advertising, publicity, and even sales promotion. So, again, ang importance of marketing strategy, it will provide an organization an edge over sa ato ang competitors. The strategy also helps in developing goods and services with best profit making potential. The marketing strategy will help in discovering the areas affected by organizational growth and will help us also in creating an organizational plan para makater ang mga pangangailangan sa tuwang mga customers. And then, it helps in fixing the right price para sa tuwang mga products and services na gina-offer based sa mga information na nakolekta nato sa pag-research nato sa tuwang market. And then, strategy will also ensure the effectiveness sa tuwang mga coordination sa tuwang departments. And also, marketing strategy will help our organization to make optimum na utilization sa tuwang mga resources para maka-provide og mga sales na taas and ma-achieve nato ang target nato sa tuang company. And then, ang marketing strategy will also help to fix the advertising budget nato in advance. And it also develop a method which makatabang sa tuwag determine sa scope sa tuang plano, like pausa nato ma-determine ang revenue na ma-generate nato sa advertising plan. So, in short class, ang marketing strategy will help us, or the marketing strategy will clearly explain how an organization reach its predetermined na mga objectives. So, paunsa ta maka-create og successful na marketing strategy. Once again, we have to identify our business goal. We have to be our marketing strategy sa tuwang business goal should be outlined in your marketing plan. So, you can then define a set of marketing goals para makasupport atong plan nimo. So, your business goals might include increasing awareness para sa mga products and services, selling more products from a certain na mga supplier, reaching a new customer segment. So, when setting goals class, it is critical to be as targeted as possible so you can effectively measure the outcomes against what you set out to achieve. So, a simple criteria for goal setting is the SMART method. So, if we say SMART method, you should be specific. The goal should be measurable, achievable, relevant, and even time-bound. So, if we say specific, dapat you have to state clearly what you want to achieve. Then, sa measurable naman class, you have you have to set tangible measures so you can measure your results. Then, sa achievable, you have to set objectives that are within your capacity and budget. And the second to the last, the relevant, you have to set objectives that will help you improve particular aspect of your business. And lastly, ang time-bound. So, you have to set objectives that you can achieve within the time you need them. Then, you have to state your marketing goals. So, you have to define a set of specific marketing goals based on the business goals. So, these goals will motivate you and your team and will help you to track your success. So, examples of marketing goals will include mga increase sa market penetration. So, if we say market penetration, this is selling more existing products to existing mga customers. Or even market development class. This is selling existing products to new target markets. Then, these marketing goals could be a long term and might take a few years to successfully achieve. Dili ni siya class na i-implement mo today, pagkaugma, kaya effective na siya. Ma-achieve na dayon ni imuhang goal. But, they should be clear and measurable and have time frames for achievement. So, you have to make sure your overall strategies are also practical and even measurable. So, pausa ato mabalaan that we are offering a good marketing strategy or implementing a good marketing strategy. So, a good marketing strategy class will not be changed every year. But, it can be revised when your strategies have been achieved or your marketing goals have been met. Saka pa magkaroon ng changes. So, you may need to amend your strategy if your external market changes due to a new competitor ba or even new technology nga na usbong sa to ang external na market. Or if your product substantially change, no? So with that, pwede ta mo amend og changes sa tuang strategy na buhaton. And then research your market. So research is an essential part of your marketing strategy. So you need to gather information about your market. So unsa to mga information na dapat nato i kuhaan og information. So first, the size, the growth, the social trends, and even the demographics like the population statistics such as age, gender, and even family type dara ang area. So plus, it is important to keep an eye on your market so you are aware of any changes over time. So your strategy will remain relevant and also targeted as well. Then profile your potential ng mga customers. So use your market research to develop a profile of the customers. So you are targeting and identifying their needs. So the profile will reveal their buying patterns, including paano sila nagapalit, sa ilahang buying behavior, kumbaga, where they buy and what they buy. Again, class, regularly review trends so you don't miss out on new opportunities or even becoming irrelevant now with your marketing message. So while you try to find new customers, make sure your marketing strategy also allows you to maintain relationship with your existing na mga customers. Dapat dili lang mo nakafocus sa makakuha og mga bag-o nga mga customers. Dapat ma-maintain ang relationship also with your existing na mga customers. Then profile your competitors. So similarly, as part of your marketing strategy, you should develop a profile of your competitors. So paunsa nato ma-develop ang profile sa to ang competitors by identifying their products, their supply chains, the pricing, and the marketing tactics. So you have to use this to identify your competitive advantage. So what set your business apart from your competitors? You may also want to identify the strengths and weaknesses of your own processes to help improve your performance compared sa inyong competitors. Then, next is develop strategies to support your marketing goals. So, class, diri list your target markets and devise a set of strategies to attract and retain them. An example goal could be to increase your people's awareness para sa imong products na gina-offer. So, your corresponding strategies could be to increase your online media presence by posting regular updates about your products on Instagram or Facebook, advertising in local magazines targeted to young people ba, or even offering discounts for students. Then, using the 7 P's of marketing. So, reach your selected market by utilizing the 7 P's of marketing mix. So, if you can choose the right combination of marketing across the product, the price, the promotion, the place, the people, the process, and even the physical evidence, mao na sila ang 7 P's, your marketing strategy is more likely to be a success. You can choose any combination of these para ma-achieve ang imuhang marketing strategy. Then, test your ideas. So, in deciding your different techniques or tactics, do some online research. Kay karon tanan pwede na nato ma-research sa online. You have to test some ideas and even mga approaches on your customers and even sa imuhang mga employees, and review what works and unsa tong dili naga-work sa inyong mga strategy na gipang research. So you will need to choose a number of techniques in order to meet your customers' needs. Reach the customers within your target market, and with that, you have to improve your sales results. Okay, so I think that is all sa week 13 and 14 na summary discussion.